Welcome back. It's 5:51. Time for your morning news now. A kayaker who went missing earlier this month was found dead. 39-year-old Justin Linkeman was reported missing May 18th after he went kayaking on the upper Iowa River. Searchers initially found his kayak just below the upper dam, but severe weather delayed further search efforts. The Winneshiek County Sheriff's Office says the Iowa DNR alerted them to a body in the river near Lundy Bridge around 2:30 Monday. Monroe County is experiencing a 911 outage this morning. In a Facebook post from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, they say the 911 provider is experiencing an outage affecting landline and cellular 911 calls in the county and some surrounding counties. If you're unable to get through on 911, you can reach the county dispatch center at 608-269-6333. A second effort to recall Wisconsin's Assembly Speaker is underway. Supporters of former President Donald Trump say they filed more than 9,000 signatures to force a recall election. The group's first recall effort failed because the Wisconsin Elections Commission found they hadn't collected enough valid signatures. Petitioners have criticized Speaker Robin Vos for refusing to impeach elections official Megan Wolf. During the first recall effort, Vos called the petitioners whack jobs and morons. The Winona County Board tabled a proposal to use opioid funds for a mental health specialist position at Winona Health, as law enforcement officials there reported an increase in mental health calls since COVID. The county's mental health collaborative proposed a new navigator position to help people find the services they need. That position would cost $160,000, with the county paying $59,000 each year for 2 years if they decide to use opioid funds. Additional funding would come from nonprofits, including Hiawatha Valley Mental Health Center and Family and Children's Center.
I hear anecdotal stories from my constituents about their difficulty navigating programs. So I'm very excited to know that if you are food insecure, but for some reason you don't qualify for the benefits that we offer for the state of Minnesota, there are other alternatives that are private here in Winona, and you'll be able to get that information.
News 8 also spoke with a Winona resident who supports the navigator position.
There's drug problems throughout the county, throughout the state, and we need to get it taken care of.
When asked about when the position will be on the agenda again, Meyer said a date has not been set. The Winona County Board also voting to advance to the next phase for a new joint law enforcement center. City and county leaders are considering a $23 million plan to construct a new facility at the city-owned ProBuild site at Washington and 2nd Streets, which is more cost-effective than renovating the existing building for an estimated $28 million. The pre-design phase will narrow the design to a specific location and establish a timeline. Although the board isn't fully committed to the ProBuild site, thanks to a $7.5 million state grant, this phase won't cost the city or county any additional money. The city of La Crosse will start its yearly water system flushing on Sunday. According to the La Crosse Water Utility, crews will flush pipes Sunday through Thursday between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., starting on the south side of the city. It should take 3 to 4 weeks to flush the entire water system. Officials expect to start flushing the north side on Sunday, June 16th. The flushing process can temporarily cause a decrease in water pressure or discolored water. A detailed flushing schedule can be found on the La Crosse Water Utilities website. We have that link on our website.
Well, good news that once the patchy fog or low clouds burn off, we should have plenty of afternoon sun with just a few clouds. Temperatures both getting up into the low 80s at both locations, a little bit below average, but definitely milder and drier conditions. We're going to see the dry conditions continue for Thursday before I have some showers come in for Friday.
It's time to celebrate a beloved mammal because today is World Otter Day. The International Otter Survival Fund created the day to raise awareness of the dangers facing otters and to educate people on how to protect their habitats. About 90% of all sea otters reside on Alaska's coast, but can also sometimes be found right here along the Mississippi River. You can celebrate today by visiting your local watershed habitat to learn about otters or contribute to otter conservation efforts.